Greetings all and welcome back again to the replay contest, guys. This is winner number 9, well, runner-up number 9, Nick Victor 777, and he's in his HD Tiger. Now, the starting comments in this game are quite amusing. I don't think the little E75, sorry, E25 is very happy. Yeah. What is a fucking deception? Fuck wargaming. I don't know what he's raging about. I don't. Now, if I had a couple of £1 million to spare, that would be the first thing I bought. Look at it. Glorious vehicle. Typically German. I do like the Tiger 1. I did sell it, and I'm in the stage in my career in World of Tanks where I'm trying to get my tier 9s now. I'm shopping around. I'm waiting to unlock the tier Centurion 7.1, the E75. Things like I can't be afforded to buy my tier 7 back again. But I will rebuy this tank at some stage. I do regret selling it though. It was at the stage in my World of Tanks career when I didn't really know what I was doing when I got this tank. Anyway, Nick Victor 777. This is an absolute dream game to do well in a replay contest that requires XP earned. Now, this poor guy, put him out of his misery, someone. Thank you. If ever you get a chance, kill those tanks, okay? Panzer 38 NAs. Nick's not very happy though. Nick's typing something. Basically what he's done there, he's just bounced off a Panzer 38 NA, okay? Bounced for no damage in a Tiger 1. And everybody else just absolutely nuked the guy. He's not happy. He's a bit pissed that they're all sitting at the back. Anyway, we digress. Yeah, we need to make Panzer 38 NA drivers' lives as miserable and as unbearable as possible. Because that's what they did to me. Because in order to get to this tank, you pretty much, back when I got it, you had to go through the Panzer 38 NA, it led to the Panzer 4, and then you had to go through this thing. So, not very good hull down tank, the Tiger. Its frontal turret armour is okay, but it is quite flat. And to be perfectly honest with you, we're scouting at the moment. We're spotting all these guys here, which is going to lead to an even better score, even though Nick's not very happy about it. Spotting damage is spotting damage. You do get extra. Now, one thing I did notice on this replay, it's not a criticism, Nick, but you nearly gave me seasickness. I do not know how you drive around in sniper view as much as you do with your tank like this. I don't drive like this. I like to have my, basically how I drive my vehicles is I pretty much have my, let me try and get it, I have it about here, so I can see over the top of stuff like this, so I can see for myself, look around. You have yours pretty much in the turret, which is fine if it works for you. Might be something to try, mate, so you can see a little bit more, because it's very, very jerky. You're trying to look around in sniper view. It might help you, it might not. I mean, I'm not here to, you know, judge or anything. We're getting some good shots in here. We've done 706 damage so far. We've received 603, so we're pretty on par for damage given to damage done to damage received. So we're not doing too bad so far. And we're still, and this is the bit about these kind of games, it's a 45% chance to win. The standard of players isn't exactly fantastic. Most of them are in, well, no, there's no excuse for most of our teams. Some have got 10k and 13k games. But the way I look at it is they're not exactly very experienced. They're still sat right at the bloody back here in A2. Why? Why are you there? Well, at the end of the day, they're providing fire support. They are doing a service to you, and to his credit, Nick Victor used them. Yeah, he just kept popping over, taking his shots when he needed to, and it allowed those guys to take their shots and do their damage. Now he's noticed that, you know, the other flank needs a bit more support. This is a really good position here from a north spawn to try and get shots onto the hill. A lot of their tanks have, predictably, if you start in the south, it's mostly quite a few of the tanks, especially at this kind of skill level, will actually go to the hill. This is a really good spot to get them from. You are sort of hull down, especially when you've got people spotting them for you, and we can get shots like that all day, all day. Really, really good shot there. Fantastic shot from Nick Victor there. Our T29 is putting in some work as well. He is kind of getting in our way, but you know, he's doing his job. I just love the ears on that tank. It's just amazing. Those little boxy things that hang out the side, I think they're hilarious. I think they were originally laser rangefinders, because I do believe that tank actually got made. It's one of the few tanks in World of Tanks that isn't actually a freaking prototype. Try and work the hill a bit more. We are getting capped, but to be honest with you, at this stage of the game, with this kind of deployment... Oh, by the way, another thing I wanted you to notice. Take a look at B6. There's a Tiger P there. Basically, I nicknamed him General Rommel. George S. Patton. He's basically sat there at the back in a Tiger P in B6 on this kind of map, and he's basically keeps spamming the map with basically do this, do that, do the other. The Tiger 1 Fox 6 has just got his ass handed to him in E0. He got no support, but hey ho. Anyway, and he's saying report the camp at IS. Now the thing is, those guys there are, I'm not saying they're doing the wrong thing. Even though Nick is spamming the map, it's almost like a fucking timer. That, did you see that? Now, they're not necessarily doing anything wrong, as long as they're putting in the work, as long as they're actually putting supporting fire down. Now, it may seem to you, at this stage, if you're in this position that Nick's in now, that they're doing fuck all. But to be honest with you, they are actually keeping that hill pinned down. Because if they weren't there, the enemy obviously know they're there. They're not allowing them to rush down the hill. It allows you, as the competent player, to get yourself into the circle and put pressure on these guys and also spot them. Now, there is damage going in, look. That 275 will be from either the Tiger P or the T29 with the stock gun. You know, I don't know. As well, another thing. Can you tell me what this guy's saying? Foxix in the foreign. Can you, someone translate the foreign for me? Also know in the comments below what he's actually saying. Yeah, so basically we've reduced that KV3 down to no health whatsoever. We're doing our job, spotting these guys. The IS, yeah, that's just basically net as a defender medal in one shot. So we're doing some good work. You know, here's another question for people. Do you get extra experience points for getting defender points? If you stop a cap, do you get extra points for the shot in experience? I'm intrigued at that. I can't be asked to go through the World of Tanks rules. But I do believe we're getting most of this spotting damage. Again, Fox626 in the chat, what's he saying? I don't know what he's saying. I think he's talking about our Tiger P driver. Something got 5 years or something. He's probably, I don't know. Comments below. Yeah. We have done, or sorry, Nick has done an absolutely amazing job here, and to be perfectly honest, without him, they would have won. The enemy team would have won. Unfortunately, there's nobody there to capitalise on that shot, because that was a cracking shot. Now, did you time that? If you did, it was a great shot. And we're just putting in the damage. Keeping this gun singing. This thing got a reload buff in one of the 8-point something patches. And it's made it into an absolutely amazing vehicle. It really has. When I drove this thing to my, you know, in my defence, it didn't have a fantastic reload time. Since that buff, it's actually made it even more playable. Now this is the thing that really tickled me. Look at how many tanks are in the cap circle. Alright, take into account, let's just pause it there. You've got all these guys here. You've got a T29, your Tiger P sideways on. Yeah, you've got this IS who's on really low health, the IS. Okay, that's 5 enemy tanks, 5 friendly tanks. Okay, that Tiger T29 is done for. Okay, that guy's so screwed. Thankfully, Nick manages to bag the kill. Now, he spots a friendly Black Prince out of nowhere. Okay, now, let's just pause it there. Okay, he shoots at him. That's cool. Now, how many other targets has that Black Prince got to shoot at? Who does he go for? He goes for poor old Nick. Now, I don't know if Nick is the first person that he saw, but it just seemed to confound Nick's luck. You know, he's been a scout in a Tiger, he bounces, and this guy's just taking him apart. He's showing some skill, the Black Prince driver, so Nick wisely backs off. He's trying to angle, but unfortunately the Black Prince 17 pound, I think it's 17 pounder it uses, basically just taking him apart. So he has to basically let the rest of his team take this guy out, basically. He daren't move any further. He daren't come out of here. Because basically he's just going to get rinsed, and you can't get any experience points if you're dead. So unfortunately, we have to give that kill to the friendlies there. We've only done 3 kills, but we've done 3,660 damage. Okay, he's kept that gun singing throughout the game, and I think he did actually an absolutely amazing job. I don't think without him they could have actually won. That's not very good grammar, innit? On to the post-game stats. Okay. First game stats then. Now, somebody mentioned in one of the comments in one of the other runners-up replay videos, are we going to see a lot of mastery badges? Well, yes, I think we are. Basically, when you set the standard like this, I mean, 1609 base experience is pretty damn good by anyone's, I can't think of the word, by anyone's standard, should I say. I'm having difficulty pronouncing my words tonight, I don't know what it is. Anyway, so he basically was spreading the love, okay? He managed to get himself a mastery badge, ace tanker, a high caliber, and a Confederate. Basically means Confederate is everyone else is killing the tanks you're shooting at. Unfortunately, Karelian Hunter, I do apologise, even though you were in a Panzer 38NA. I'm sure you're a nice person, but we did manage to dispatch you for pretty much full spotting damage. Yeah, and he was basically spreading the love around. This is the one that I want people to look at. Okay, I'm just going to shrink it slightly. Nick, I know you were getting pissed at the guys behind you. You managed to do 3,660 damage, which is absolutely freaking awesome. Okay, you got 19 hits for 17 penetrations. You missed a few shots, but never mind. Yeah, you're going to miss a few. You received 11 hits, 6 penetrations for quite a bit of your health. You're not going to block much with the Tiger, but it's this score, okay, that you have to take into account when you're thinking about campers, inverted commas. You basically helped the team do 6,000 total damage. So you helped the team basically kill 4 Tigers, of which you dispatched 2 and a bit of them. So you stopped and started typing. You didn't need to. Yes, they were camping at the back, but they were providing you assistance. Now, you didn't know that when you typed the message. But for me, I'd be happy with that score in a Scout. So, and you managed to do that in a Tiger. Not a bad job, Chief, at all. Not a bad job at all. And it put him quite nicely at the top. Now, it wasn't a stellar performance, as it were. You were markedly better than anybody else, but what's caused the difference? Okay, the IS has only done 1,100 damage less than you. Sorry, my maths is shit. 1,400 damage less than you, but he's very close to you. But you've got a very different score. Yeah, that extra 1,000, 1,400 damage should not nearly double his score. It's your spotting damage, which is going to lead you to extra credits, extra experience, etc., etc., etc. So don't be too hard on the tomatoes, but kill Panzer 38As whenever you get a chance. Don't bounce on them. Okay, get yourself into the game, buddy. We'll see if we can win you a prize at the end of it. Alright. Details to follow on that. I will do a video. It'll all be explained. Happy days. On to the next one, guys. Take care. Bye now.